Good afternoon. In recent days, we have watched widespread protests erupt in many Iranian cities. Years of mismanagement, corruption, and foreign adventurism have eroded the Iranian people's trust in their leaders. The Iranian regime spends its people's wealth on spreading militancy and terror abroad rather than ensuring prosperity at home. Prices for everyday staples and fuel are rising while the Revolutionary Guards spend the nation's wealth on foreign militant groups and enrich themselves in the process. The Iranian people are angry at the rising tide of corruption in their daily lives. The people are tired of paying the price for their violent and corrupt rulers. As a result, we are now seeing an organic, popular uprising organized by brave Iranian citizens on the largest scale since 2009. But the international community cannot sit silent as it did then. The United States supports the Iranian people, and we call on the regime to respect its citizens' basic right to peacefully express their desire for change. America longs for the day when Iranians will take their rightful place alongside the free people of the world. As the President said in October, we stand in total solidarity with the Iranian regime's longest-suffering victims, its own people. The citizens of Iran have paid a heavy price for the violence and extremism of their leaders, and the Iranian people long to reclaim their country's proud history, its culture, its civilization, and its cooperation with its neighbors. Since 2009. But the international community cannot sit silent as it did then. The United States. On an even more somber note, we are sad to have to announce that a brave American service member died in Afghanistan, and we are going through the notification process, and DoD will provide updates on that situation as available. And our thoughts and prayers are with that individual's family and friends. I keep our options open in terms of sanctions, in terms of signing a waiver. We certainly keep our options open in terms of sanctions, in terms of signing a waiver later in January. The President hasn't made a final decision on that. He's going to keep all of his options on the table in that regard.
Does this administration believe that the deep state is a real thing, that there is this shadow government out there?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think the President's been very clear what his position is in support of the Iranian people, and in terms of what decision he'll make on that waiver. He hasn't made a final one yet, but he's going to keep every option on the table with regard to that. Being a state sponsor of terror, I think that's something the whole world would like to see. The President outlined a new strategy for Afghanistan and South Asia earlier this past year in August, and at that time he laid out and said that Pakistan is not fulfilling its obligations. The President is simply following through on a commitment that he made, because this is a president who does what he says he's going to do. We know that Pakistan can do more to fight terrorism, and we want them to step up and do that.
Justice investigate and how did he reach his conclusion that she should be in jail?